Everyone ready? Okay. So, this is the trachea. If you lift it up and over, this little guy right here kind of looks like a tongue. Is the epiglottis. Yep. So the epiglottis, what's the function?
Controls the thingy thing.
This is possibly going to be a short answer question.
Keep food out of the trachea.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes. So the epiglottis closes off the trachea so that food only goes through the esophagus and not into the trachea, which would be really bad, right? Okay. So if you kind of peel the skin away right here, okay, and if you take the epiglottis and you follow the folds, like the edges down, okay, on both sides, these are the false vocal cords, okay? So false vocal cords are along the sides.
Along the sides of the epiglottis?
Like if you follow the epiglottis down,
okay.
It kind of looks like so the epiglottis is kind of like a continuation of the false vocal cords, if that makes sense, okay? So false vocal cords are on the side. The guy that kind of looks like a Pac-Man mouth right here, these are the true vocal cords. So these are what vibrate whenever you exhale, and it gives you like your voice or your speech, yeah. Okay? Alright. The glottis is the whole, but I'm not going to ask that would be too hard. Or it'd be kind of hard to pin. But just so y'all know, glottis is the whole. Alright, so looking at the top portion, or the ventral portion, right, you see the larynx and the trachea. So you can distinguish between the two because the trachea, you see the hyaline cartilage rings, right? Okay, which you should be able to tell me what's special about them and the two main functions, right? For short answer. But right here, we're going to talk on the larynx, we're going to talk about two types of cartilage. The first is a thyroid cartilage, which are these like purple, kind of dark purple areas, okay? This is the thyroid cartilage. The white portion right underneath it, that is the coracoid cartilage, okay? Thyroid, coracoid, trachea. Okay? The trachea leads down. These are the lobes of the lungs. The way he's like turned is kind of hard, but there is a lung on the other side. I'm not going to ask you to know the specific lobes, but if I pin any of these, you should be able to tell me the lobes, okay? If you pull the lungs back, and if you were to remove the heart, you would be able to see the right and left primary bronchi. But because the heart is there, you can't see it, so I can't pin it, right? But you should know that, because you need to know it for the path of air anyways, but the trachea comes down, branches off into right and left bronchi, and those enter the lungs. In here, you see this. This is the phrenic nerve. The phrenic nerve directly innervates the diaphragm. The diaphragm's not on there, but y'all need to know diaphragm, okay? It looks kind of like a purple onion-ish. So this is relaxed. If it was contracted, it would be flat, okay? So this is the diaphragm. This is the phrenic nerve. There are two phrenic nerves, but because of the way he's situated, I can only show this one. Okay, so the phrenic nerve travels all the way up, and what the phrenic nerve does is it actually controls the diaphragm so that it contracts and relaxes. So it allows you to breathe. One of the reasons, if you sever that phrenic nerve, you die because you can't breathe, right? So that's why, unless you're on like a ventilator, right? So one of the reasons why most of the time when you break your neck, you die is because you sever that phrenic nerve and you can't breathe. Okay? So y'all, someone can put on gloves and y'all can pin it.